Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you yet again with another Greenlight unboxing episode. And today we've got a brand new series from Greenlight, the Fire and Rescue series. As you can see, it is series number 1. This is a sealed case of Greenlight, as all of these unboxings are. And as usual, the case is ordered from my good friend Diecast. Check him out on YouTube. I hub for him here in the US. These eventually get forwarded on to him. He allows me to unbox them on the channel, which is a pretty sweet arrangement because otherwise we would not be looking at these because I did not buy these for myself. I did pick up one vehicle from this set that I did grab because I thought it looked really cool. I got it from my buddies SC Diecast who sell Greenlight. So shout out to them. We're going to go ahead and cut this open. Of course, there is a chance for a chase. This will be an interesting series to look at, just because it's brand new from Greenlight. So we get to see all of them here, and we get to take a peek at them. We get to talk about it. I'll tell you what I think about the series, and you guys can formulate your own opinions and share those with me if you wish in the comments, of course, below on this video. I always love to hear what you guys think. And this will be a, obviously kind of interesting because it's new. So what do you think about the idea of doing this? Do you think it'll be successful? Yeah, how many series do you think they'll put out? A lot of questions to be asked, and here we go. So the first one we get is the 1986 Chevrolet C20 Custom Deluxe Lawrenceburg, Indiana Fire Department, and this is, in fact, the vehicle that I picked up from this set. There you go, Fire and Rescue series. You can take a look around the card real quick, just since it's a brand new series. So it looks like they're going to have this is the card art for it. They're all going to have the same card art. The only difference is going to be, of course, the banner on the bottom, which tells you what vehicle it is and which fire department it is from. And it's pretty cool because these are actual fire departments. So much like the Hot Pursuit line, you get that. Here is a list of what else is in the series. So we know what's coming here. There you go. Copyright date 2021. Brand new series. Collect the whole series. And it'll be interesting to see how many of these they put out. But I think it's, already right off the bat, I think it's a pretty good idea. It definitely complements their Hot Pursuit line. So they've done lots of law enforcement vehicles over the years, and now they're doing fire vehicles. I would love to see them do an actual real fire truck in maybe the SD Trucks line, or I think it's SD Trucks, right? The Super Duty trucks. So they could do like a Pierce Manufacturing fire truck, a Mack fire truck. It'd just be kind of cool to see them do that. So I wouldn't doubt if that's coming eventually. We'll see. So here you go. Here's the first one. I picked this one up. I thought it was pretty neat. It's got like some sort of fire apparatus in the back. It looks like some sort of hose function kind of thing, and it's the first attack unit. Pretty interesting. I don't know anything about fire apparatus, so I'm not going to really be able to comment intelligently about it. Shout out to Fireman Food, or Canceled is what he goes by on YouTube now, but he'd probably be able to tell us a lot about this. The next is the 2020 Ford Police Interceptor Utility for the Chicago Fire Department. I almost picked this one up because it's a very good version of this casting. It does look really good. There you go. Inserted details for headlights on this one, and also taillights. The battalion chief for Chicago Fire Department. This is a pretty neat one. I almost regret not picking this one up. It's going to be interesting. Time will tell how valuable these become. I don't know how many of these they made. I know early Hot Pursuit cars are very, very valuable, or can get very valuable to the right buyers. It'll be interesting to see what happens with the fire department stuff. So, not a lot of fire department stuff to collect in 1/64 scale, or true 1/64 scale, I should say. And these should be pretty close to that. All right, then we get the 2017 Ram 3500 Dually, Los Angeles County Fire Department. And this, we get a dually in here. Larger truck. Inserted details for taillights, or headlights. Painted details for taillights. Number 10 paramedic unit. Interesting. Pretty neat. It is a dually. It's got a plastic base. This is not a brand new tooling, I don't think. I think they've actually even tooled this box for a different release of the dually drivers. I could be wrong. I don't have a lot of these in my collection, and the main reason why I don't is just because of their size. They are huge, but now I have kind of a new idea of how I want to store larger castings for Greenlight, so maybe I will start picking up a couple of these here and there. I actually honestly debated on just picking up this whole series, just because it's brand new. And I didn't. So far, my one regret, though, is not picking up this one. I think this is a really nice looking release. All right, so we got 3 red vehicles. Let's see what's next. All right, now we get a yellow one. This is 1987 Chevrolet M1008 Sturgeon Lake, Minnesota Fire Department. I almost picked up this one. Pretty basic. There's not much for apparatus on here. You just get a light bar. It's a yellow color, which makes it a little bit more unique. I have no idea where Sturgeon Lake, Minnesota is. I'm guessing it's a pretty small town. It's going to be cool to see some volunteer fire departments and stuff show up on this. Interestingly enough, I have like an Appleton Fire Department, which is a town I live in. This was actually released by Racing Champions back in the day. And the only reason why I'm reminded of this is because this thing is yellow. Look at this. Appleton Fire Department. I believe these were Racing Champions. So Racing Champions did put out some, I guess, fire vehicles in the past. Had to pick up this van because Appleton is where I'm from. Appleton, Wisconsin. This is a sweet piece. You can still find these on eBay if you want to. I'm a proud owner of one, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, there's that guy for you. A big truck. And then we're going to follow that up with a Ford F-350. 1992 Ford F-350 East Brookfield, Massachusetts Forestry. This looks like the same casting they tool. Well, it is the same casting as the F-150. It just looks like it's a long bed version. It's kind of a neat tooling. I don't know. I didn't pick this one up, obviously, either. East Brookfield, Massachusetts, forestry thing. This tooling has got several different variations of it. I guess it's kind of neat to see it with a light bar. I don't know if we've seen it with a light bar on any releases yet, besides this one. And like I said, I mean, these could end up being collectible. They really could. The more I'm looking at this set, the more I kind of wish I would have just snagged all of it. And maybe I still can, because I'm sure SC got a bunch of them. All right. And then lastly, we get the 1990 Jeep Cherokee Reno, Nevada Fire Department. The Jeep with a light bar up there. This is a relatively new tooling. And it is pretty neat as well, safety and training. So, kind of a cool set. The reason why, you can kind of understand maybe the reason why I picked this one out of any of them to pick up, and that's because of this tooling that they threw in the box here. I thought that was interesting enough to justify picking this particular unit up. The rest of the set, honestly, is kind of cool. I'm not really big into fire paraphernalia, apparatus, what have you. Not big into it. There are people that do collect the stuff, specifically. I'm not really, gung-ho about it or anything, but I do think that this set is kind of cool. And like I said, it just depends on how popular it is now. Might determine how collectible it is later, meaning that if people pass on it a lot now and then they become rare and hard to find on a secondhand market later on or whatever, these could become pretty desirable. especially if you like live in Chicago maybe or whatever, and you're a diecast collector. If you live in Reno, Nevada, obviously if one of these like hits home to you, it's definitely going to be something that you're going to like. That's why I had to have this piece. Of course, this piece is a van as well, and I also collect vans. But it's my hometowns on it, and I was super surprised when I saw it, because I don't live in a big town. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think about the set in the comments below. I'm definitely interested in your opinions on this one. So check it out. Thank you guys very much for watching. Again, there's a Greenlight playlist with all of these unboxings on it, and there are several to be watched. And we've scored a lot of green machines in this series of videos, so if you get excited about pulling chases out of cases, this is definitely a good series to watch. All right, guys, thank you again. Have yourself a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.